Hello my lovelies, in today's video we're talking about fragrances for women that men love. They are just crowd pleasers. Every guy out there, okay, there might be like one that is like very specific and doesn't like any of these, but like most men will absolutely love these fragrances, and I've got 11 here for you. Some designer, some niche, something for everybody, so stay tuned. First up is a fragrance that is so likable, and my husband absolutely is obsessed with it, and I was a bit surprised that he was that obsessed with it, because to me this is a very simple, fresh fragrance, but there is something about it. This brand is so popular, and it's probably because it gets such good feedback from just everybody around, people when they wear these. And this fragrance is Kye Eden Sparkling Liche 39. This scent to me is a fun, joyous liche. I don't know even how you say this fruit, liche, and it's got a bit of that pear apple scent as well. It's so fresh, so fun. These sort of fragrances, to me quite a few Kayali fragrances are quite similar to each other. This one in particular, and also the Eden apple, it reminds me a bit of those body mists from Victoria's Secret. If you've ever smelled these are the sort of fragrances that are so popular, and they are just a popular scent profile. Everybody loves them. They're joyous, they're young, they're fresh. It just feels like this person is happy, smells super attractive. This fragrance will smell good on everybody, and men will for sure love the way you smell. Another scent that is very crowd pleasing but also a bit out there, it is this one. It's Angel Muse Eau de Toilette, I believe, although there's so many versions I've got that I can't remember. Yes, Angel Muse Eau de Toilette. And this fragrance, it's sweet, it's fun, it's a bit spiky. I would say even it's a bit chocolatey as well. This scent does smell a bit wild. It smells pretty florally fresh, just very nice, and like that usual scent profile in designer fragrances, but then they've added the chocolate and the spikiness. I don't know what the spikiness is, but it really feels like there is this really pretty rose, but it's got like really sharp thorns on it, and this is the juxtaposition of really pretty, really soft, and then the thorns, the greenness, the spikiness. It's such a loud fragrance, so strong, and if you want something a bit more moody, original, but still fun, fresh, and happy smelling, then this is a fragrance for you. It really is so strong, and I do prefer this than the original Angel, because this has got so much more character to it, and this gets really good men's reactions as well. Another scent that I've heard women rave about and they always get compliments for, and it is this one. I vouch for it. I love wearing it. I get compliments for it, and it is Libre les Parfums. So much more crowd pleasing and compliment getting than the original for some reason. This gives you a huge scent cloud around you when you wear it. It's so intense, it's vanillic, it's got more of that sweetness, but it also has, it's not very syrupy to the point that it doesn't project. I think that's the key. And it smells thick. It's still got all the lavender, you know, the original YSL Libre elements, but it's so much more of a bougie, delicious, just heady experience. And this fragrance, I would say, if you're somebody who loves going out maybe, or if you are a person that loves like just scents that fill a room, this is magic, and men definitely love it, and we women love it as well. Next up, we've got a niche scent, and it's a recent release from Creed, and it's Creed Carmina. And I'm telling you, this scent is one of those crowd pleasing. Men love this scent, and you know, some niche scents are not that crowd pleasing. Some niche scents are a bit like, whoa, you know, you have to be careful where you wear them, because you know not everybody will like the scents, but this is such a crowd pleasing fragrance. without being boring, which is also like all these fragrances I believe have got something to offer. They're not just boring wallflower sort of a fragrance. This is a leathery cherry fragrance to me. It opens up with this black cherry, but it also has got this leatheriness, this deepness, this sexiness to it. Love it so much. It's also got this beautiful rose in there. I mean, rose is one of the most popular notes ever in perfumery, so who can dislike this? If you like rose and if you want a moody, sexier rose, this scent is amazing. And if you know fragrances a bit and you usually don't like Creed fragrance line for women, this one, try it out, because I was that person, but I love this. So it's totally a different vibe I think they're going with now that Creed has been bought out. Next up, we've got a fun fragrance. I don't know what it is about sweet fragrances, but men love sweet fragrances in the same way that we women love like aquatic fresh scents on men. There must be something in our like psychology and our programming that we automatically like those scents, and they like sweet scents, and sometimes like sugary, really sweet scents, and this one is one of them. So sugary. This is a toothache in a bottle. It's marshmallows, it's creamy, it's pillowy, it's soft and just like icing sugar. This is a fairyland sort of a fragrance. So fun, so sweet. If you're that person that just, I could imagine this being like a Barbie person, you know, or somebody who wants to be that or used to be that when they were really little or very young, and now they are, you know, they've got the corporate job, they have to be a bit more, you know, proper adult, but they've got that fun spirit. This is that sort of fragrance. So fresh, so young, and just so happy. This is just so good, and men love it. Men love it. I just don't know what it is. No matter what kind of guy, even if he's older, this is the fragrance that men love. Next up, and perhaps the most guaranteed, I would say, that men will, like 100%, I have not ever heard a man saying that they dislike this. I've only heard raving reviews when I asked men on my Instagram what fragrance they love on women the most. This one was number one. This is just that fragrance. My husband adores it. Every single guy I've ever met loves this fragrance. It's Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. I've got the Eau de Toilette, and one of you asked me, why do I recommend Eau de Toilette all the time, not the Eau de Parfum? To me, I've tried both. The Eau de Parfum doesn't last longer on my skin at all, and it smells very, very similar. So why would I spend more on essentially the same fragrance? That is my thinking behind it. So I would say go for the Eau de Toilette. It's still long lasting. It's projecting in like a very soft, elegant way. This smells like your skin, but better. It's got this is a perfect everyday scent, but you will smell so sexy, so attractive. It's not trying too hard in a fragrance. It's classic, it's fresh, it smells elegant. You can wear it at any age. It's just, Chanel has done like an amazing thing with this fragrance. I hope they never discontinue this scent. I myself have worn this when I met my husband. Maybe that means something. And he loves it so much. So I do recommend it. Like, if you want a husband, wear this. No, I'm joking, but maybe that's the reason. Next up, we've got this fragrance. It's another rose fragrance. And what I found in this video when I was picking these fragrances, I found that a lot of them has got rose in them. And I think that is to do with the fact that rose is one of the most liked notes ever. So if you are going to wear any fragrance, try a rose fragrance. And this is a rose fragrance. It's called Atomic Rose. It's from Initio. A rose fragrance, but not a fresh rose fragrance, which we might think when we think of a rose fragrance. This is again a dark, gourmand, I would say very syrupy, sensual rose. It's very passionate of a fragrance. It's sweet as well. It's so good. It's like you took Delina from Parfum de Mali but made it more moody, more sexy. You added some more definition to it, more syrupiness. This is a very strong fragrance. This is just magic, I'm telling you. I've actually read a comment from a guy, and he said in my comments that he smelled this fragrance and he was like, he smelled it on a woman and he was so in love with it that he bought it and he started wearing it himself, because this is a unisex scent, but this just goes to show you how men love rose scents, and this one in particular, it will get people obsessed. So good. I could have mentioned Delina on this list, but I talk about Delina quite a lot, so I'll mention it just like this. But I would say Delina or Delina Exclusive is also a very nice rose scent that men absolutely love. There's like no brainer. Every guy will love the way you smell. Like, I know my husband, just every time I wear something like Delina or Delina adjacent, he just loves it. Next up, we've got this fragrance, another one that is such a good release. It's Prada Paradox. My juice has changed its color, so don't think that like when yours does the same, it's something weird. It just did for me, and I don't put my fragrances in like a light area. But this, the original, I would say, is the one to go for if you want a scent that men love. The Intense is very good as well, but this, for some reason, it's just better, and that's what I've heard and that's what I've experienced as well. It's, I think, a bit more fresh, and it's got more projection to it, although the other one is stronger in a way because it's more vanillic. This one, just because it's fresher, it's still this white floral, very nice and girly, but also womanly. It's like a cross. It's not too serious, but it's not too childish either. I think that's why it's so good. And there's so many fragrances on the market that are similar, like My Way, Armani, but there is something about this scent that just beats it. I find myself gravitating towards this scent so much that I'm actually like thinking, like, what's wrong with you? You've got so many fragrances, you should wear, you know, other fragrances, but I'm telling you, there's something in here that just makes this fragrance the one that you want to smell like. It's so good. The opening especially, it's just so captivating. It's a nice everyday fragrance that men will absolutely love on you, and you can wear it to a date as well. It's so versatile. Summer, winter, any season pretty much. So good. Buy it. No, I'm joking. If you want, you can buy it. I'll link all the fragrances that I'm talking about, any samples also, or discounts I might have, in the description of this video. I do really put like huge amounts of time into the description of the video. I search for the best deals. So yeah, you're welcome. Next up, we've got Elie Saab Les Parfums. This scent is the one that is a bit underrated. It's under the radar, it's not so well known, and that's why I love it. And still, you'll get very good reactions from men for this one. To me, this is a fragrance for somebody who wants to project a more maybe grown up, mature, sort of a classy woman smell, because this definitely is not for, it doesn't project this teenager sort of a persona or somebody who's just not serious. This is really a classy fragrance. It could like be even worn by a royal. This is that sort of a scent that when I smell it, I see. And even though it's quite a more serious, it's very feminine, classic, and still so attractive. So if you want like a professional maybe setting a fragrance, but still that men will adore, or maybe you're a bit older and you want something that is classy and beautiful but still very nice to attract like a, you know, a very nice man, gentleman, then this is a great fragrance. I myself love this line, Le Parfum and the Lumiere version. It's white florals, but it's fresh and soft and airy. It just, this fragrance dances in the air, and it's not annoying, because some fragrances, white florals, can be just so screechy and annoying. This can be done in a beautiful way. Stunning. Let me know what is one fragrance that, if you want a guy to compliment you, if you want men to love the way you smell, what fragrance is the one that you know, like, I'll wear it and yeah, I'm safe, basically. Let me know in the comments what that fragrance is. Next one in my collection is a newer one. Again, a rose fragrance. Can you believe it? It's Sublime Rose from Tory Burch. And this scent is newer. That's why it's kind of like a plus, honorable mention in this video, because it's a newer one. But let me tell you, my husband has said he absolutely loves this fragrance. He's like, whoa, this is that sort of a reaction that he gets from this fragrance. We'll test it. We'll in a blind test, we'll test it again in a video on this channel. But man, this fragrance, this is a fresh rose, fresh, crisp rose. It's romantic, it's a bit jammy, it's a bit aquatic, even like a marine saltiness to it. Smells absolutely beautiful, stunning. For warmer weather, this would be amazing. You could wear Atomic Rose for like this vampy sort of a, restaurant bar sort of scene, and this during like the summertime. Man, this is perfect for that. Really lovely fragrance from Tory Burch. They've got a lot of lovely fresh fragrances. I think I might wear this one today. So another one like that. Rose fragrances, you'll be pretty safe. Or sweet fragrances, men love these. I've got a men's fragrance channel as well, where I do talk to men, and they always say like sweet fragrances, vanillic fragrances, or rose ones. So it's either that or this, but these are really amazing fragrances that I would recommend to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram at Monika_Cioch, my channel name, where I post a bit more lifestyle stuff and fragrance, of course, everything like that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.